Hi, this is Deborah from Dinglefoot.com, and this week I'm going to show you a simple Mother's Day card. And you can use any picture you want of a lady, but I'm going to use Graphic 45's Les Romantiques frames. And I'll be using this image up here in the corner. And these do pop out, and the outline of this image is right around here. But I'm going to cut out the frame also because I want that part on my card. So I have that, and I have my card base. It's kind of a cream color. I also have this piece of cardstock, and I used Word on my computer and just typed out Beautiful Mother, and this is actually going to be turned this way on my card. So I have that. I'm also going to be using Glimmer Mist, and this is the iridescent gold, so I'll use that color. I have a border punch right here. Any border will do. And I also have some little adhesive pearls, and I have cream colored ribbon. So I'm going to be using that along with my Tombow adhesive runner. And because the Tattered Angels can take a few minutes to dry, feel free to use a heat gun, just what you would use for embossing, just to dry it quickly if you're in a hurry. And I have Zots and my scissors to cut out my image, and I think that's all I need. Okay, to save a few minutes, I just went ahead and cut out my image that I'm going to use right here. And next I'm going to grab my piece of paper that I printed my little message on there. You get these things out of the way, and go ahead and take your Glimmer Mist, make sure you shake it up really good so it's all mixed around. You can see that they tend to separate at the bottom there. So I want to give that a good shaking. You're probably going to always have a little bit on the bottom there, but give it a good shake. It's all mixed around. Just hold it over your paper and spritz it. You'll see as the paper gets wet, it curls up, and that's just normal. I'm going to take my embossing heat tool, kind of spread it out, and just dry it for a minute. Okay, my paper isn't quite dry, and it's still a little bit curled up, but that's alright. That kind of adds to the age of my card, because with the Graphic 45, it's vintage images, so this looks great for what I want it for. I take my adhesive runner and just place adhesive all around the edges, maybe some in the middle. Okay, this is going to go on my card, lined up near the top, and with this paper just matched even with the side of the card. Go ahead and smooth that out. And I probably should have done this before, but I'm going to go ahead and take my border punch and just run right along the edge. Okay, now it's time for our ribbon, and what I'm going to do is take my adhesive runner again. And I'm just going to make a strip of adhesive right along this edge where my paper ends. Grab your ribbon, and you can leave a little hanging over the top if you want to. I'm going to try to snip this even across the top there. I'm just going to put it there, and we're going to make a ruffle. So just kind of pleat it as you go along. Okay, and then I'm going to grab my scissors and just snip it even with the bottom, or with the edge of my scallop there. Okay, with my ribbon on, I'm going to grab my little strip of adhesive pearls, and we're just going to make a little row along here. I'm going to have one extra on each side of the ribbon. So let's get that a little snip. We're going to do the exact same thing at the bottom. That just kind of covers up the edges, makes a nice finishing touch. Let me see if I can get that snip there. There we go. And all we need to do to finish up the card is to grab whatever adhesive you like You know me and my Zots, I always like to have Zots on everything. So I'm going to put a few on the back here. See, 2 on the bottom. And all we're going to do is stick this right on the front of our card. And there we go. Card is all finished. A really simple one, but something your mom would probably really love. Thanks so much for watching.